The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Tonight's a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Commanders. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and the NFL playoffs are finally upon us. We don't know who the teams will be just yet, but one thing we do know, partner, whoever makes it through to the end of the gauntlet ahead has truly earned a spot in this year's Super Bowl.
It's really what the regular season does. It gets you battle-tested before you take the field in these playoffs. Where it's win or pack your bags. When we saw these guys in Week 1, neither of them were Super Bowl ready. But watching them now, I think both have a real shot at winning it all. They're gritty, they're tough, and they're ready for this moment.
For Washington.
Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. Isaac Galindo to return, and his drive will start inside the 25. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
This is a moment I think people have been imagining for this QB in this offense for quite some time. Long before they clinch their playoff spot, you go over 5,000 yards passing for a season, and all eyes are going to be on you and your offense.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And Washington into the dime here, defending pass, 3rd down coming. Kittle makes the catch. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
On 3rd down, Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
You and I both know, Kate, that in this building, in their building, all the talk was on the playoffs. But outside noise, everybody's been talking about this season and the production. You get up over 40 touchdown passes in a year, you're looking at not just a prolific individual event, you're talking about an offense that could drive this team to the Super Bowl. Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Street.
From the gun, it's Daniels. It is caught left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, first and 10.
Washington, first down.
Daniels is going to throw again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3 at the 17-yard line.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They'll come up first and 10. Gets it right back to McLaurin. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Ringo to return it. Jukes one defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. San Francisco headed out for its second possession of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. 49ers to the line. First and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got second and 6 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards to the end block. It's third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Got his man. Watkins has it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
First down, 49ers.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. Escapes a defender. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Going run again with McCaffrey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. From the gun is Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Thomas Morstead on the punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. That's taken at the 15. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. They've got first down from the 31. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's dropped underneath Deckler. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Here's second and 2. As a man, it's Ertz. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. He taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Fred Warner in on the tackle.
Let's go.
No gain on the play.
19.
Brings up second and 10. At the 49ers.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Pitch it to Robinson. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
19 Lions.
Now Daniels on fourth down. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Washington command.
Daniels now. Cut at the 10-yard line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Firing quickly out wide. Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 13-0 lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
14. 49ers nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Washington.
Lindo to return it. Juke the defender. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
This defense just coming to life before our eyes, Kate, taking advantage of the situation they're in. Just feel their creativity, right? When you get a lead like this, it just allows you to be a little looser, to play a little bit faster, and to continue to make an impact that time with a sack.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Trying again following the sack. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
A gain of 6 yards.
The Commanders going dime here to defend this third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. They'll just tuck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Thomas Morstead heading back out for the punt.
For San Francisco.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. Daniels now on first down. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
Brings up second down.
Another try following the sack. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Now It's so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Purdy to throw it. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Short pass brought in. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Thomas Morstead out to put his leg into this one. Deebo Samuel deep to return this. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Commanders set to take over. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And out of a small gain up to about the 32. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
A 3-yard pickup.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital.
At the 32-yard
It's the Commanders with a 2nd and 7.
60 by 6.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good.
Another carry for Robinson. Brushes him off with ease. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
A toss now to Robinson. He has the first and still going past the 35. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. All set up now for 1st and 10.
For a Washington.
Let's go.
Going right side, Robinson with it. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Jair Brown. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Staying with Robinson. Space to the left. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get more points to end a lopsided first half. Gay to add the extra point. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
49ers nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The 49ers are ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Pretty throw here on first. Take it in on the right side by Pearsall. And he's brought down after a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Ready.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Number 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Daniels. On the move. Headed right. He's running with it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. Let's go. Nice.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to 60.
To throw, Daniels. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Daniels back to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Daniels is going to throw again. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line.
It's now 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Again, Daniels to the air. That one's caught along the left sideline. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Right side, quick pass, complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 9ers 12-yard line.
To throw again, it's Daniels. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming.
3rd and 5.
To the air again, Daniels. Pass out the screen. Here's Robinson. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. Very short kick here from the right hand.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the 2nd half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Window to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They stick with McCaffrey. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38.
And a 49er 1st down.
1st down throw by Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
San Francisco.
Play action now. Purdy. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And the defense escapes. They have a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs. On first down, here's Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43. Sets up the screen. Eckler. And he managed what he can up to the 48. Brought down by Fred Warner. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's cut by McLaurin. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's go now.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Commanders will have a first.
Here we go. Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner.
Brings up 2nd
It's
and
the
4.
Commanders with it. 1 quarter from continuing their postseason run. On second down, Robinson. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Commanders continue piling it on here in the 4th. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead.
Commanders 31, 49ers nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
Starting at the 10. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. Man, if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
Man, they've had a miserable time trying to run it through all this snow. Another carry fails here. He's going to lose yardage. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
At the 25-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it at the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's 2nd and 11. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Oh, he's going to run for it. Purdy has it knocked out. And the Commanders pick this one up. No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Down. Yellow.
This is Corey Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line now. They have themselves another first and 10.
Another Washington Commanders
Ready,
first down.
ready.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Run, it's Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Run, it's Krosky-Merritt. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders coasting to the finish line. On 4th down, it's the veteran Tressway who's out for the punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Wow, and he somehow finds the ball amid the blizzard here to make the fair catch. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Purdy setting up that play action. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd
From the 38. It's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
On 3rd down, Purdy searches from the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Thomas Morstead in formation for San Francisco.
Takes this in at the 25. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline.
Here we go. Set.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Hut, hut.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Ready.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Hut, hut.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. To score this as a win for the Commanders. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot.